Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading for the 14th until the 21st of March 2026. It's going to be general, so please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. And let's welcome in the Archangels, Ascendant Masters, Light Beings, Spirit Guides, and of course our higher selves to assist with this reading, and any animal, ancestral or dragon guides you may feel resonant with at the moment, Gemini. Okay, let's see what's going to... Well, you've got the Five of Swords, the Hermit. We'll pop those two over here. Five of Swords there, Gemini. There's something about you being in hermit phase that is... There's something about you being in hermit phase that's not working for you. Let's just grab some more cards. We'll see. We will explore this in more depth. Okay, let's just... Right, I just want to put these two up the top here. Ace of Coins and the Sun. Okay, Gemini, hold on. Things are looking up now, right? I'm just going to... So, I mean, at the moment... Well, basically something's happened recently where I think you've been in hermit phase. You've hermited yourself out a little bit and things have... There's probably been some good things about it and there's been some not so good things about it. And that's recently. Maybe over the last few weeks or whatever. But at the moment... There's a new thing here that's presenting itself to you. Or maybe it's something that you have been involved in, but maybe you're kind of putting a bit more front and center. And it's sort of looking like it's giving you confidence. There's something about this thing here that is drawing you towards greater confidence, peace, contentment, happiness, and expression out in the world with that sun energy. It's like very radiant, okay? Radiating yourself out. The underlying theme here is that I think you are going to be, henceforth moving forward, or maybe this has been going on for a while anyway, but certainly perhaps moving forward. It's talking about a spiritual path here for you, Gemini, that is going to be a process of adaptation for you, of you being flexible, of integrating it into your life. Which is actually really cool because this sun energy, I feel, has something to do with it. The sun is it's like source connected, very alive, kind of just beaming, like almost full capacity, shining your stuff. I was going to say shining your shit, Gemini, but I'm not going to say that, but I did, sorry. And, I think this is sort of like the spirit, this is like the spiritual path, okay? So I think whilst you've been going within to look at your soul and do that, there's something else here that's really calling you to step out, okay? The general direction moving forward is that you are stepping into your empowerment, Gemini, and you are going to be speaking your truth, okay? Activating your communication, your intellect, your ability to analyze, and also your insights, your wisdom, okay? You're going to be speaking that out, Emperor, and you're going to be leading others in that. That's pretty powerful. I just got chills right there. Let's grab some specific outcomes here, and that is definitely, this Emperor energy is definitely Definitely linked to that sun energy that you're feeling into at the moment, Gemini. I mean, even if you're perceiving at the moment, it's just like this little glimmer here of a single coin. Okay, it's going to really morph into this really brilliant sun, like the sun of your consciousness. And that card just wanted to fly, so we're going to grab that. King of Pentacles, yeah. And Awakening. Wow, okay. So that's really beautiful, because you are going to, this is a possible outcome, it's all going to come together. Okay, this is spiritual awakening, and this is material abundance as well for you, Gemini. I have to say, that's, you know, freaking awesome. Okay, 2 more cards. Wow, the Ace of Cups wanted to fly out, and so did the 8 of Cups. So this is a challenge. This is in the position of challenge. And I think this is going to be, for you, Gemini, about really tuning into your emotional body. Okay. It's looking like, according to this, that you're going to have challenge, like moving towards this emotional fulfillment here. Ace of Cups. Now, why might that be? Why may you have a challenge moving towards that? Well, you have this Hermit energy here, and you have this Sword energy. So there could be something, maybe you're in an intellectual zone at the moment. Maybe you're studying something, maybe you're working on a project, or maybe your job role kind of is requires these types of tasks, solitary tasks where you're needing to maybe use technology and that type of thing. So if you're really spending a lot of time on that, and there might be, you know, aspects of this which are, you know, which could be fulfilling at times, or maybe you have a sense of accomplishment or achievement from doing this stuff. It's looking like that there's a whole new thing here. Okay, and I mean, the sun to me is very akin to this Ace of Cups, although you could have lots of confidence without the emotional fulfillment, possibly. But I'd be pretty hard pressed to find, you know, a situation where if you're feeling radiant and confident and sharing your stuff in the world, that's not emotionally fulfilling. But this could also be talking about, you know, your intuition, your creativity, spirituality. Okay. And maybe for you, Gemini, like, you know, I mean, maybe this cup is actually so big and there's so much stuff in there that you want to do that could be a challenge for you to actually choose something. But just keep in mind, this thing that's come now more into your radar is, you know, can potentially offer you a lot of confidence and I think empowerment, abundance, and be part of your awakening process. Because the 8 of Cups is talking about moving towards something that's more fulfilling. So, yeah, it could also go the other way, couldn't it? Like maybe there's, maybe you're involved in some deep soul work at the moment, and maybe something else is presented to you and you're like, well, I could do that and I could be good at it. But maybe your emotional fulfillment is partially linked back into perhaps some unfinished soul work that you've been working on here, Gemini. So whatever resonates for you, but either way, your underlying process is that, underlying theme is that you are moving into a spiritual way of being and you're looking to integrate that into your life. Maybe you're integrating two, which I wouldn't mind betting, Gemini, because, you know, you're into twos. So maybe you're integrating two aspects, or a twofold spiritual path, we could say that. And as I'm looking at that, I'm looking at the Emperor. As I'm saying that, I'm looking at the Emperor, and it's sort of like, Well, yes, here's the, the radiant sun shining, being the leader out there. And here you also are speaking your truth and using your intellect, using your communication skills, maybe technology, maybe writing, that type of thing, Gemini. And you don't necessarily have to be out the front leading other people to do this. Okay, you can be, but not necessarily. So this could be looking like a twofold spiritual path for you, Gemini. Let's get some spirit guidance. This is going to be interesting, isn't it? Let's see what the spirit says. The fact that you have 2 of coins there next to the Hierophant is sort of looking to me like you're juggling 2 things. Or integrating 2 things together in your life at the moment. Yeah. And you've got that King of Pentacles, very worldly, very, holding space, nurturing, definitely. Well, that one has actually flipped, so we're going to grab that. And these 2 shot out, but this is like a big clump, which I'm not grabbing. Just bear with me for a moment. And, wow, Gemini. Your spirit guidance is, we have an El Repito of the Sun here, okay? You also have the 6 of Pentacles, so it's saying there's something about your childhood that's going to give you a clue about this situation here. And this is also the Fool, about being source connected. So it's about reminding you to follow or to move towards, because remember when we said that it may be difficult for you to move towards something that's emotionally fulfilling, is for you to perhaps go back to, childhood here, 6 of Pentacles. No, sorry, that's 6 of Cups. 6 of Pentacles is about the balance, okay? So this is even better. Sorry, double take. So what you're doing here is you are bringing into balance, I think, those 2 parts of you. The part of you that sort of is in the spotlight, okay, and the other part of you that is bringing all that deep inner wisdom. But that maybe the 2 parts are going to converge at some point. But I think Spirit's saying that, for you to just trust and believe in yourself, to keep going with the Fool, okay, and keep developing your confidence in whatever area that is for you, okay, because there's going to be a balance point where both those parts of you are going to come together in a beautiful synchronicity. I'm just going to take another one off the top here. No, we won't be taking that because I don't think that one's relevant at all. Let's look at the bottom of the decks. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. This is like karmically the cycle. Okay, there's something about your... about this confidence that you're going to be getting. And maybe, Gemini, you've been in a lower confidence phase and now you're going to move into greater confidence because we've got the Sun twice. I mean, this is just saying, you're going to be shining your stuff out there for everyone. Page of Swords as well on the bottom of the deck. So this is about following your curiosity and sort of persevering in some ways with this sword energy here. The 5 of Swords can be, maybe you are, battling your ego here. But the Hermit is about gaining soul wisdom. So maybe you are doing some internal processing, okay? And the Page of Swords is sort of saying, yeah, keep curious and keep investigating, okay? Keep digging up what needs to be dug up. And here we have the 4 of Cups. So this is about, if you lose motivation or if there's something else that you're dwelling on. And to not forget that there is another, this other cup back here on offer. Yeah. And that, this idea of frequency is always a choice. 9 of Pentacles. So I think also, given that you have the King of Pentacles in here as your possible specific outcome, which is you creating abundance here, Gemini. This is about you creating a sustainable life for yourself so that you're going to have an option or an ability to be independent here. Okay. financially. Which simply means that whatever you're doing is providing enough income for you to live comfortably, okay? I'm not saying that you're going to have, well, it may or may not lead to millions of dollars and, you can retire and all that, but I'm saying that you can cover your bases, you can cover your costs and have a comfortable lifestyle, which is what the cards are saying, okay? Now, of course, I can't 100% guarantee anything that I say here. It's just a projection of what the cards are presenting. Yeah. I think it could even be here, Gemini, that whatever this process is here of you looking at your soul, this hermit thing here, and sort of really wrestling with things. It could be that, you've been doing that and you've sort of come out on top here. You've come out on top with a realization and, a new opportunity or a new job. Maybe you're self-employed, or maybe this is a new idea or a new, it could even be a new health and well-being regime. Okay, because the Earth suit of Pentacles often talks about the physical body as well. So it's that physical suit. And maybe this is to do with the body. You also have Earth underneath here with Two of Pentacles. Okay, so maybe you're going to be integrating this new health and well-being regime into your life more, and it's going to be a spiritual thing. Okay, given the Hierophants here. You have the Hierophant, the Emperor, the Hermit, the Sun twice, awakening as well. This is a really powerful reading for you, and the Fool. So really, believing, trusting and believing in yourself. And yeah, this is nature. So going out and spending time in nature and grounding could be really helpful for you, Gemini, as well. You are a mutable air sign, so you're going to need that earth element, okay? You have lots of earth here. You've got, your Nine of Pentacles, your King, you've got your Ace, and you've got your Two. So really taking advantage of that, of all the energies that Gaia has to offer. It could be really awesome. Interestingly enough, I just pulled this up, and underneath here we have the little Hermit as well for you, Gemini. So, hermiting time is going to be useful for you. And I feel that it's probably a part of your awakening, as it's going to be a part of everyone's awakening. And I think this emotional fulfillment here, that if you have a challenge moving into that, spirit guidance is for you to really just keep going with what's giving you confidence and helps you to express yourself. Keep expressing yourself, Gemini. Okay, don't. Now you have two Hermits and two Suns in your reading, because we've just pulled that one out. But it's sort of saying to not allow the hermiting to take over. Okay, if I can say that. It's almost like your divine feminine is doing that hermit thing, like that self-nurturing and that bring that intuition in. And then your divine masculine is kind of really wanting to express out. So keep moving on with the masculine as well, okay? Because it's all about balance here. It's two little birds, two hands, and we've got, divine feminine, divine masculine. So it's like these two modes for you, Gemini. And this is about, trusting that everything will turn out as it's supposed to. Okay. And also that quite possibly these two ways or these two modes are going to converge together in a new way that maybe at the moment you're not aware of what that would be. But I think Spirit's saying to continue with both of these paths that you're on, and to do so in balance. So to not do one at the expense of the other. Try and kind of equal out your time if you can, right? Because this is a lot of beautiful, positive guidance and for you. So yeah, I think we might wrap it up there. I hope that's been helpful. And just I've just got to pull these up again. The Emperor. This is the general direction, is that you're moving into empowerment. Okay, Gemini, and you're moving into leadership. Right, people will be looking to you, and you will feel an urge to express your truth and your wisdom. Okay, and it's going to be awesome. So yeah, Hope that's been helpful. I look forward to your next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, an awesome week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.